Hey, what's up guys? So after I posted my 1 week progression on keyboard and mouse, a lot of people were asking me how I got so good so fast. So basically what I did for my first 7 days on keyboard and mouse is a bunch and a bunch of edit courses. All of Raiders edit courses. This one, box fight, practice map, V2, this 15-minute warm-up course, this 1v1 edit course a little bit, not too much, but I also tried this impossible edit course. Not the best map, in my opinion. I think it's way too advanced, and it's not good for like practicing and stuff. Like if you're a god tier editor and you want to get better at like weird edits, this is pretty good for you, but not not the best in my opinion. Uh, let's see, any other edit courses in here? No. So those are the main ones that I did. Uh, just these Raiders maps. This box fight map, the 15-minute warm up, the 1v1 course. Um, this one, the box fight practice map V2, probably the one that I did the most and I saw the most improvement from. This map is like really, really good. Uh, so I would recommend this if you're trying to get good on keyboard and mouse. Um, and a little bit of this. This is basically Kovacs, but in game. So it's gonna really help you out when you're trying to like work on your aim and stuff. This is probably the best map in my opinion. And this map right here, I didn't do a lot of because didn't really have anyone to play with, but it's it's like 2v2 or it's a 1v1 aim duel map. So basically you're in a box and you just try to work on your close range aim. So for my first few days working on keyboard and mouse, I worked a lot on my keybinds and what I was going to use for the rest of me playing on keyboard and mouse. So I got it down to what I have now, and I think I really like it, and I don't think I'm really going to change it a lot. The one thing that I did was I turned on um, confirm edit on release because I didn't really like how double edit binds worked on keyboard and mouse. I really like it on controller, but not too much on keyboard and mouse. So basically if you don't know, confirm edit on release, basically when you select a tile and then you let go, it'll confirm the edit for you. So that's that's what I use. I really like that. And I'm gonna go through my keybinds, show you what I have. I don't recommend copying my keybinds exactly if you're wanting to switch to keyboard and mouse or you're wanting to change your keybinds. Keybinds are something that are super personal and you can't really just copy it off someone else. So what I have is this is double edit or double movement binds. So basically I can run like sideways. Basically it's kind of like controller movement. I have, I know it says on here that I have I and U, but that's not actually what I use. My, I use a Logitech G502, and there's two buttons on like with the scroll wheel. You can move it left and right, and it's a button. So that's what I have is there. So if I move my scroll wheel to the left, it'll move left, and if I move it to the right, it'll move right. Jump is spacebar, obviously. I use E to crouch. E is a super good keybind, and I don't know if I would really recommend using E to crouch. Probably not the best, but that's what I use, and I I kind of like it. I feel like crouching is important. A lot of people use C. I don't like clicking that button personally. It doesn't feel good for me on my keyboard, but that's what I use to crouch. Um, I use scroll wheel up to like search things. Um, it's really good because you can pick up weapons quickly. if you're like 50-50ing, you can just spam your scroll wheel. I just use all the numbers and then C for my heals. I think it's pretty good. I don't know, I might change that in the future, but I think it's pretty good right now. So my stair and wall are both on my side mouse buttons. I've tried keyboard and mouse before in the past, and I really like that, so I kept using it. A lot of people use that as well, so that's what I use. And then V for floor. V feels super comfortable pressing for me, and so I really like that. Pyramid or roof, I have on Q. When I first started, Q was a little bit weird for me to press, but I got used to it. I changed this bind quite a lot, and I think Q is probably the best for me right now, because you place roof and floor together a lot, and so it's good to have those on two different fingers. So that's what I use. I use B for trap. I don't know. I don't think traps are like super like useful right now, right? There's no actual traps in the game. It's just launch pads, so I don't really need that to be super good. So I just use B. My edit is on F, and then I have scroll wheel reset. What else? That's about all my keybinds. I use the like third side mouse button on the Logitech G502 for my pickaxe. I really like that. It's super comfortable and just spam it a lot. So yeah, those are my keybinds. If you want to copy them, you can. I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend finding out what you like to use. If you want to try out my keybinds, go ahead, but it's up to you. So real quick, I'm just going to go through what drills I like to do on this map, Raiders Box Fight Practice map, and the other map, Skybox Aim Trainer, the two maps that I use the most while practicing on keyboard and mouse. I'm just going to go through the drills that I like to do. So this whole side right here is just like edit and then shoot. So a little triple edit, shoot, triple edit, shoot, just like that. All of these are different, and they're really good for warming up your aim and your edits and using those in combination. So I really like that. And then over here is the wall replace / Mongol Classic. It's basically big tower. You just place the wall, Mongol Classic, and then shoot a bot, and then the floor drops, and you do it again. So you can get a lot of Mongol Classic practice in really quick. So I like that. This I did a little bit. You just replace the cone and floor, and then shoot a target. So that's pretty good for getting used to like replacing with your keybinds. And then this whole side right here is just edits all the way up and then shooting a target. Kind of like what's over there, a little different. It's going up instead of like linear. And then this is just edits. So double edits, triple edits, flipping the stair, flip the stair into a double edit, flip the stair into a triple edit, stuff like that. That's pretty good. I don't like most of this side. I like that side right there, that one. It's pretty good. This right here is super difficult, and like it says, it's all pre-edited, so you have to reset and then edit. I really don't like that. I don't think it's practical and useful, so I don't really do that one. This is too simple. These right here are just weird edits, so like it flings you in and then you have to edit. I don't really like it. It's weird. And then this right here is working on this edit, which I don't like how you have to move through it like this, but so I don't really do that. But those are the drills that I use on this map. I really like this map, and if you're trying to get better in any way, changing to keyboard and mouse, switching to controller, working on edits, whatever you're trying to do, this is a really great map, and I'd really recommend it. So this is the other map I was talking about, Scavox Aim Trainer, Kovacs backwards. So I use this not too much, probably not as much as I should, but this really helps with your aim. So you grab guns over here. This is usually what I grab. And the scenarios that I like to do, I did a little bit of Tile Frenzy. You've probably seen that if you watch Mongrel or Tfue. They do Tile Frenzy a lot. I really don't like Tile Frenzy because I think it's not realistic and it doesn't really help. It helps your aim, but I don't think you should do too much Tile Frenzy. But what I like to do is the Combat Course. The Combat Course is basically an edit course. So you just go through, shoot bots. Yeah, so it's basically just a edit course, and it's pretty helpful. It works on edits and aim at the same time, so that's why I like this. I don't recommend doing it too much. These are Mongol classics right here, so you can just work on that. I like this more than the edit or the Mongol classics on Raiders maps because they're fully built walls. They're not walls that are one shot, so you can work on it in a little more of a realistic scenario. But yeah, so there's just edits and zombies. So you just edit, shoot. A little bit of side jumps. My side jumps are not good on keyboard and mouse. My movement is kind of bad, but I'm working on it. A little bit of edit downs. Triple edits. And then double edits with bots. Little Tfue classic right here. I really like this part because it helps you like work on your do like multiple edits in a row. This, like I said on the other map, I don't like, but sorry. At least there's targets to shoot, which helps. This helps my flicks. And then this right here is tunneling. My tunneling needs improvement, but so yeah, I use that combat course. I think that's really good. The tracking drills are definitely the best. Really helps your aim the best. So I use the horizontal the most. This is for AR aim. Really nice. You just zombie pops out and you shoot it. The vertical I don't do too much because I feel like the zombie moves a little too fast, but it's whatever. And then the Tay-Dot bounce, definitely really good. This is for SMG aim, so this is probably what I worked on the most. It's really hard to get good SMG aim on keyboard and mouse, so I did that a lot. And then the popcorn drill, turn on the tracking, and you just track the zombie as it bounces up and down. Really like that drill. These other drills are nice. All of them are really good. I would recommend this map a lot. I'll leave the code for this map and the Raiders map in the description. I really recommend, if you're working on aim, to use this map, and if you're working on edits, use Raiders map. So yeah, that's how I got good on keyboard and mouse. Hope you enjoy the video. Leave a like, sub. See ya.